friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class, we'll discuss about TCP header format. What is the TCP? First of all, TCP is a reliable protocol. TCP is a connection-oriented protocol. What is the reliable protocol? Means when we are sending the data from sender to receiver, the data will be delivered reliably. Okay, there is a delivery is guaranteed in TCP, that is called reliable communication. What is the connection oriented? Means when you are sending the data from sender to receiver, first it has to establish the virtual path between sender to receiver. After that only it will send the messages between sender to receiver. So it is called connection oriented protocol. And when you are sending the messages from sender to receiver, it will follows the sequence order for the all the messages. It contains some header. What is the header? How the message is sending from sender to receiver? What is the message contains? The message contains, generally we know, when we are sending the data from sender to receiver, the message will be added with some header part. Header means nothing but what? It contains the source address as well as the destination address. Here in the TCP header format contains totally 32-bit size. Here the message header contains the header part as well as the data part. We'll see here. Okay, this is the header format. In this header format, the first two header format is 32-bit size. Again, in the 32-bit size is divided, is the first off is the source port number. What is the source port number here? The source port number defines the address of the application program source computer. That is the source computer address. That is the size is 32. That is the 16-bit field. That is the 16-bit field. Okay, that is the source. And what about the destination port? Means it defines the address of the application program in the destination side. That is nothing but receiver side computer. That is the, it is also 16-bit. Okay, and the sequence number. What is the sequence numbers? Means a stream of the data is divided into two or more TCP segments, that each segment contains the sequence of the messages. Those, that is nothing but sequence number of the messages. Okay, acknowledgement number. What is the acknowledgement number? After sending every message, the receiver sends the acknowledgement messages. Okay, here the acknowledgement field nothing but the sequence number as well as the, for each sequence number message there is a same number of the acknowledgement number. Okay, it is the acknowledgement number will be sent from receiver to sender. It is also 32-bit field. Here total number of messages as well as the total number of message acknowledgements should be same. Okay, next one is the header length. HE length is nothing but header length. What is the header length? Means it specifies that the size of the TCP header 32-bit words. In minimum of the 32-bit words 5 words, maximum size is the 15 words. That is the header length. Okay, here the total size of the TCP header is 60 bytes and the minimum size of the TCP header is 20 bytes. The reserved bits, what is that? This is the block for reserved bits. This block specifies that totally 6 bits of this size. These are the 6 bits will be reserved for future purpose. Okay, and what is the, this all the bits are called control bits. These are called control bits. Okay, control bits are control flags. Okay, here each bit of the control field functions individually and dependently. Okay, each bit will be works for different operations. A control bit defines the use of the segment or serves as a validity check for the control fields. Okay, for example, if you check here URG, what is the meaning of URG? Means it is the urgent field, indicates the data in a segment is very urgent. Okay, if when you are sending the data, if you use this field means that specifies that the data is urgent. Okay, the second one is the acknowledgement. When acknowledgement field is set, then it is validated the acknowledgement number. Okay, push. What is the meaning of push message? This is the PSH. PSH is nothing but push message. It is used to inform sender that high throughput is needed for this message. Okay, the data must be pushed with high throughput. Okay, it will be sent from high priority. Okay, second one is last one is the RST. It is nothing but reset. It is a reset bit used to TCP connection when there is a confusion is occurs. For example, when you are sending the messages, if you got any confusion at the time, we'll use the reset button to reactivate the connection. That is nothing but reset. And next message is synchronization. Synchronization field is used for synchronization of the messages. Totally three messages are sequence numbers in there. Totally three segments: connection request, connection confirmation, as well as the acknowledgement. Okay, in last class we seen what are the three type of the connection establishment: connection synchronization, synchronization accept, acknowledgement, total acknowledgement. That is synchronization field. And last field is the fin. Fin is nothing but finish. Okay, here this field is used to inform the receiving TCP module that sender has finished sending the data. Okay, when you are activated this field means the communication between sender and receiver, everything is completed. So after sending the fin message, the connection will be terminated between sender and receiver. Okay, this is the totally flag six control bits. Next, what is the size of the what is the window size? Window size is the 16-bit field that defines size of the window. And checksum is what? Checksum is also 16-bit. It specifies, it controls the code, like error detection code will be stored in this block. And next one is the urgent pointer. Urgent pointer is nothing but if the urgent pointer's flag is set 1, then it is a urgent. Okay, that is the high priority message, and the total size is the 16 bits. Okay, 16 bits is an offset from sequence number indicating the last urgent data type. Okay, and last one is the optional and padding. This block defines additional information will be sent to the sender to receiver. Suppose if you want to pass any additional information from sender to receiver, at the time we'll use this optional or padding block. Okay, this is about the TCP header format. If you have any doubts, please ask me in comment section. Thank you everyone.